Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to find out how much a job pays if you're trying to find how much you might make at a particular job and it doesn't actually disclose on the application page how much you will get. So what you can do is use a website called Glassdoor.com. There's a few different ways you can do this. So one example that I'm going to use is, say, the happiness engineer job at Automatic. So this is like a chat support job that doesn't tell you how much you're going to make, but the company itself has lots of reviews on their Glassdoor page. So if you go to Glassdoor and you search Automatic, they have 167 reviews and 241 salaries disclosed. So when you go to salaries here, you will get to see some of their different jobs, and you can also search for the one you're looking for, and they'll give you an estimate based on what people have disclosed that have actually worked here. So if you see the very top one, you see happiness engineer at $72,000 per year. Average total pay based on 37 salaries. So the more that you see on the based on salaries section, the more accurate you can bet that this estimate is going to be. So you can also look at full pay details and all of that, but this is not something that's like sales or anything where it's going to have commissions involved. But $72,000 a year for a basically chat and email based support job. That's how you can find it out if the company has quite a few salaries disclosed and reviews on their Glassdoor page. Now the second example, that if there's not that available, what you can do is look at the social media manager example here I'm going to use for a company called Kraken, which is like a company where you can buy and sell crypto and things like that. So it doesn't mention how much you're going to make at this particular job on the application page. And if you go to their overview section, they do have 92 salaries disclosed. But if you go to the salaries section and then you go to social media manager here and you type that in and click find salaries, you'll notice that the social media manager position does not come up. So this may be the first time they're hiring one. Maybe whoever had this before has never been on Glassdoor. There are a number of reasons why it's not on there. But what you can do to get an estimate, especially if you know what country they're hiring in. So I believe this one is mostly in the US. So what you can do is go and search in the search bar up here, social media manager, in the country you're looking for. So you see the United States. You can also change that to a different country if you need to by clicking that drop down section there. And then you see $55,117, very high confidence, based on 2,891 salaries, average for this position in the US. Now, you can also narrow this down some more. So you can narrow it down by industry. You see all sorts of different industries here. And if you look at the overview of the company, you can find their industry right here. So internet would be the industry for this one. So you can do internet and tech. You're looking at $69,000 a year. You can also do company size. So if you go back to the overview of the company, you're looking at 1,000 to 5,000 employees for the company size. So you go to that section here, 1,000 to 5,000 employees, you're looking at 78,000. You also notice that they have less salaries to choose from, but you're comparing it to more similar companies. Then you go to all years of experience. So obviously this is going to vary, but it has to do with what they require for this particular job. So you're looking at here 2 to 4 years of experience. So you go back, you look at experience, you do say 1 to 3 or 4 to 6. 1 to 3 would probably be a little more accurate. You have 1 to 3 years experience, and then that may or may not change things depending on how much data they have. Now the more data they have, the more that will change, of course. But you see right here, estimate is $78,783 per year for this particular position at a company with 1,000 to 5,000 employees, internet and tech in the United States for a social media manager position on average, based on similar companies, 14 of which that they've gathered data from. So those are two different ways you can use a website that's free, of course, called Glassdoor.com to find out about how much you might make at a particular position, whether you have all the information or not. So hopefully this was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell if you want more daily videos like this one, and I'll see you in the next video.